Ash, a very popular and well-known individual character in the Pokemon anime, who's been around for 25 years. He's a very capable and good fit for being the star of the Pokemon franchise like no one else, right? No, there's another personality in the Pokemon world that may not be in the anime form much, but is a legend in the games, Red. Okay, cutting the cringe, both Ash and Red have been in the franchise since day one. Many people say that since the anime is an adaptation of the games, Ash is technically an adaptation of Red. I guess that can make sense, but he's not just a hollow copy of him. At the same time though, Red is used for most Pokemon projects like the original games and overall seems to have more entitlement. In today's video, I'm going to use all the metrics I know to see which one of them is the better character. I know this is a controversial topic, but these are just my opinions, so bear with me. Before we start, be sure to like and subscribe. Personality. For Ash, his personality traits are that he's determined, encouraging, and courageous. Red, on the other hand, is more serious, focused, and also determined. Ash, from the start of the anime, he's shown his determination when it comes to gym battles, normal battles, rivals, or anything else that he can be better at. He's been encouraging to his former companions and any trainer that needs help. He does this a lot, but some of the most memorable moments of this are Serena, Marlene, and even a few times with Gary, even if it wasn't completely obvious. Courageous. This is because Ash is always ready to take a risk for the group, even if that could have consequences. He does it for the sake of others. For Red, compared to Ash, he's much more serious. Won't you even say that he's mature? It kinda makes sense. This could be because he actually ages, but I feel otherwise. When he's on a task and is actually invested in it, he becomes very focused. You could see this in Origins when he tried to win the Pokemon League. He avoided all distractions, which could be why there was no filler. Unlike Ash, who's fine with just going to the city to spend a few episodes there. Red is also determined for similar reasons to Ash, except that he wanted to prove Blue wrong so much more, unlike Ash with Gary. For this, I think that Ash is better. Skill. There are a lot of different ways to measure skills, like battles, achievements, and experience. On hand, Ash has many accomplishments in the Pokemon anime, like the Orange League, Battle Frontier, Alola League champ, and, champion in the world blah blah. Red is the champion of the Kanto region and apparently has achieved master status. Just think of it though, if Ash were to go against Red, who would win? To be honest, I think that Red may have more experience on face value because he's an adult, therefore being older than Ash. But I guess Ash does have 25 years of experience. Red is just a champion of one region, while Ash has beaten the champions for all the others. But I just feel like Red would win against Ash for one reason or another. For this, Red would get the win. Design. To be honest, this is more my opinion than based on stats and all that. Ash has had many more designs than Red in the anime, but Red has also been in the manga with a very anime-like design, which I really liked. I mentioned that Red was one of the best character designs in a very old video. I like Ash's hat more than Red, but I also like Red's jacket more than all of Ash's for sure. Ash wears mostly blue while Red wears red. No really. So for this, I think that Red has a better design than Ash. Popularity. Both Ash and Red have lots of notoriety in different areas of the Pokemon franchise. Ash dominated the Pokemon anime and is often used for merchandise, and to be honest, when you think of Pokemon, you think of Ash. At the same time, Red is in many Pokemon games and was in the first set of books in the Adventures manga. I have found that the Pokemon Company International has used Red for most of Pokemon projects rather than Ash. This is probably because the anime is mainly used to promote the games and merchandise like the cards. I think that Ash is the more popular character out of the two based on my experience and knowledge. Rivals. It's obvious that Ash has many more rivals than Red. Just think of them. He has like 2 or 3 for each series. For Red, he has like blue, maybe green if you count her. Even though Red doesn't have many rivals, his few are really good. For me, I think that Red and Blue are a better rivalry than Ash and Gary, because Blue wasn't as overconfident as Gary, which was nice. For Red and Green, it was more of a friendship shown more in the Adventures manga, and I actually liked it a good amount. On the other side, we have Ash, who has a mixed bag of rivals, like good ones, and almost the same amount as bad ones. Although I hope that the quality of Ash's rivals will be more consistent, I still think that this one would go to Ash. Overall, I've come to the conclusion that Ash is a better character than Red. He's more recognized, has more story inside of him, and has a better personality. Still, Red has his one better stuff, like that he looks better and probably has more skill than Ash. Red is great, but Ash is better overall.